Hello. It's Tuesday, 2:22. 22 minutes late. I am. Here, I actually have a ruler. Oh, good Lord. I did everything. I was going to be 5 minutes late. Bad. And then I went to jump in the shower. I take 5-minute showers. And there was something weird with the water heater, and it was boiling hot, and then the drain was like not draining, and it was filling up towards the rim of the shower, and I was like, so you know. Okay, but I'm Lucinda. Hi. It's Tuesday. It's a new week. Deep breath. So I have a smattering of stuff today. Smattering, as usual. I never really go in one direction or another. I just fill up a basket with new and old, affordable, designer, unmarked, higher end, lower end costume. Start to do more sterling, more semi precious. Yeah. And then I just go. We just go. We just flow. And I had to dig around in case the lovely Heidi from Belgium shows up, because I have a few thermoset pieces that she may or may not be interested in, because she went to an antique fair, a huge one apparently, in Belgium, specifically looking for thermoset and other fantastic plastics, and said she couldn't find any thermoset, which, I mean, I didn't know, did Belgium not do thermoset? I don't know. So I grabbed it. I've got it. Uh, this fabulous plastic, like bubblegum necklace is NOS, not new old stock, not for sale. I am in love with this piece. Oh my God. These big plastic earrings don't really match, so I'm going to take them off. Hi, Jessica. Thank you. Thank you, Jessica. Jessica, yeah, that's better. Jessica, is it your birthday yet? Was it your birthday? I remember wishing you a happy birthday, and then you said, it's not my birthday yet. So maybe it's your birthday by now. So, happy birthday, Jessica. Happy birthday. Oh, good grief. Week 1. I cannot believe how time is just like disappearing. The older you get, it just whoosh. And Christmas to Christmas is just gone. I mean, it's the 14th of July. Oh, August 10th? What? How did I get that so confused, Jessica? Well, whatever, party for a month. Oh, because you said you can't afford cake. So you weren't going to have a birthday. And I thought, well, dang, we ought to do a GoFundMe for some cake. Hold on, I got to put my timer on. So I'm Lucinda. I'm going to try to go 2 hours today. My back, the last several days in a row, I have done lifting, bending things. And yesterday I had to get down on the floor for, I don't know, over half an hour to file my dog's toenails. So my back is really pissed off at me. Yeah. So I'm going to do the best I can. That's what's going to happen. And today, like I said, is a mixture. It's just a mixture. And as always, if anyone has a request, I'd really like to see more charms and sterling silver chains, or designer clip-on earrings, or hey, I love plastic. Can I see some of that? I particularly like this, or whatever. Ask me. I might have it right here. Rings. I might have it right here. Then I might not. And maybe I'll bring it Thursday. Now. Oh, why my family and I feed the homeless people on. Oh, yes. Jessica does dumpster diving and feeds the homeless and gives them items from doing that. And she's really successful. So Jessica has a channel. Please go over there and give her a look. Okay. I can't go in and out right now and drop the link, but that's her name, Jessica Dumpster Girls. Okay. She's really nice. She's very sweet, very kind. And we all need kindness right now, right? So I'm in Northern California. I have sales usually Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I do 2-week build-a-boxes. Today is week 1 of the 2-week build-a-boxes. Hey, Kathy, I know, right? I'm calling it bubble gum. Like, get out. And it's NOS. Not for sale. What was I going to say? I may not be able to do a sale Thursday because tomorrow I'm getting the tooth that was root canal that was then glued back on rebuilt. Now it's dead, so it shouldn't hurt me. It should be fine, but just in case, right? And that is a JIC, just in case. Okay, I'm going to have a sip of water. Everything does not include shipping. If I don't know you and you bid today and you win an item, Kathy, there you go. Kathy's awesome. There's Jessica's channel. There's my job form. And that's the best way, because for some unbeknownst reason to me that I cannot figure out how to resolve, my longtime friends and customers their emails are not getting through. And I don't know what that's about, but I don't know how to fix it. I've researched it many times now. I don't know what's happening. So maybe I'll have to switch to a different email just for this channel and see if that works. But job form is best for now. So, and if you ever want an item right away, just tell me. Tell me, and I will invoice right after the sale. And then as soon as you pay, get it out. I can only Monday through Friday do that. I have to take it, well, my partner does, physically to the post office. I don't have service here to pick things up. So, okay, I did that. So let's get rid of that, and I'll start there. Sorry, taking notes. So I don't think I've left anything out. And I'm just going to start grabbing and going. What do you think about that? Okay, this is going to be a starting bit. Like I said, I have new stock. I have some old that you haven't seen in a while. But I've got a lot going on. And excuse me too, I did just get out of the shower, running, but it's been it was 96, then yesterday was 99, and I think today is about 94, 95. And then my back and which goes down my legs, is bad. So we're gonna do the best we can, folks. That's what I got. That's what I got. So, and I'm not going to bend, lift, or do any of the rest of that nonsense. Promise. For a while. So this is before I put it on the bust, Leah Sophia, and it's delicious. I'm calling it faux pearls, but think it might be metal, like almost colored hematite, or so I'm testing it with my little thing. It's coated. There's metal under there. I can feel it. Oh, Kathy, you've got 92. Good Lord, I'm so sorry. So check this piece out. Oop, no bending. There I am bending. There's a Leah Sophia tag. Typical lobster. It's got, that's about a 3-inch enhancer. And it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to put this over here, starting bid 22. How have you been, Kathy? It is hand knotted in between each one of these, and it's heavy. Look at this beautiful flower. It's made to look like an enhancer. It's definitely, and I would not, I mean, it's meant to be worn like that, sideways. This is beautiful. And I'm telling you, these feel, they're so heavy. This is some kind of coating over metal, heavy metal. I almost wondered for a minute if it was hematite, but it's olive brown. And the rhinestone are in gold set. They're prong set. They are like a light smoky gray brown and pink with clear in the middle. It's beautiful. 102 hot in California. Yeah, it is hot in California. Yeah, this is hot for Northern California, especially. Now, Southern California, you know, it's still Southern California, Central California, well, Southern. Hundreds, that's not so unusual. But up here, it really is. So let's see. How am I going to do this? I just want you to imagine that this is on. Let's do it this way. And it's going to be the same length as what I'm wearing if you use the extender all the way. And what I have on is about 16 inches. If you use less of the extender, you can bring it up to there. This is a great piece. It really is. It is very much clashing with the gumball jelly beans that I have on. But trust me, it's wonderful. But it's heavy. So anyone who's sensitive to heavy could not wear it. So it can be from between a collar almost 15 inches down to 18 inches. It's fabulous. Really is. I mean, I'm not necessarily a huge Leah Sophia person, but this I like. Okay, thank you for looking. Oh, so Jessica has posted something on her community page. If I want to see it, or if others do, I'm adding that, Jessica. Yes, I will look. You know, Jessica, something that I have discovered, and it's really weird, is if I do a recording and upload it, people will watch it. If I do a post, nobody pays any attention. And yeah, I don't understand that at all. So I rarely do posts. I usually take way too much time out of my day to do a recording and uploading it. It's just weird. I mean, it is a feature of our channels. So this is a buy it now. This is a really old blown glass, wavery, like slag glass, put onto a silver tone, incredible link vintage necklace that I intentionally doubled with jump rings. I basically created this. I've had this bead since the 70s, but it's much older than that. And I'm going to let it go at this sale for a really great price. Some posts turn up in your feed. Well, but you're really good about, Kathy, like you have everyone's notifications and all that. I mean, people just, yeah, they want to see the sale. Either you're on or you're not. And I'll tell you this. Okay, it's a buy it now of 18. If you're not on live and they can't watch it, it's like they can't be bothered. I don't know. So this is 2 strands of this. I don't know what these links are called, but it's one of my favorite. This is just, yeah, one of my favorite. They're like a twisted rectangle. Oh no, this is just a straight rectangle. It's very much a 1950s to 1960s kind of look, and I doubled it. I put jump rings to double the chain. It was really, really long. So it gives this nice double effect. And then down here is the glass bead. This is probably, I don't know, it's very early. I've shown it before and I've asked a lot more. It doesn't show up really great on the computer, but it's super incredible. And this is the orange in the back of the bead. It's almost like there's a few tiny nicks because this is so thin on the edges. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. And just barely. Let me show you the back. And look what it does. And it does, when it's on you, it sits flat. I have made jewelry and it does. It sits flat. Look at that. So you can wear this either way. You can wear it with this. And you can feel this is layered. Someone layered this. And then pinched it in all around like this. It's really pretty spectacular. Hi, Kat. What's going on? Hi, Ashley. So this, I can't begin to date it. It's at least from the 70s, if not older. This is not dirt. This is where it's like, see my finger? So see-through that it's just showing the orange. So you can wear this like this, and it does lay flat, or you can wear it like this, and it's just super unique, super fun. Now, the problem I knew I would run into today is that I'm wearing this beautiful bubblegum jelly bean plastic necklace, and I'm not taking it off, but it is going to make it just a little harder to show. Everything else. Yeah, and the shower thing, the whole thing, it's like the water was boiling hot when it should have been like barely warm, and I couldn't get it to go down. So this hangs right at about 17 inches. And then I put these screens that they have tape that you can put over your drain, and then you just pull it off and the tape also comes off. And so the hairs don't go down the drain. And I don't know, it was filling up. An amoeba. I don't know. Isn't what the gumball one? Yeah. And this one, the one I made, is also really fun. And it does, this obviously moves on here. It's a huge, the glass handmade bead. I just put this on so the orange would show. There you go. Or you can do it like that. And honestly, I mean, just this bead is worth $18, and then you could undo the jump rings and have a necklace. But yeah, I'm starting to repair and repurpose and create new necklaces. And again, I promise none of that is dirty. This is just, see the purple, blues, creams. You can see the orange showing through. It just says like really, you could put this, it wouldn't lie flat on a torque. And then it's just wafer thin. It's, I mean, if no one winds up buying this, I will turn it into a whole nother creation. But I like it like this. So, it's here. You can always email me or claim it in the comments or think about it and claim it later. You're not going to find it out there because this was someone's personal creation, and then I made it into a necklace. Right, let's leave that there. Kat, how's it going? So, Kat, you love this one? The only problem with this one is I don't have matching earrings. I feel like I need, I bet you this came with huge post earrings. Like purple. That's what I mean. Okay, let's do this, right? Yes, Kat. Okay, this is going to be a starting bid. This is really 30. Well, here you go. We're going to do this differently. This is going to be a starting bid of 39. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. This is going to be a starting bid of 39. As far as I can tell, and I don't know everything about this at all, but as far as I can tell, this is really old turquoise. If it's not, then it's foreign turquoise. But the foreign, by that I mean, coming from China, etc. Or Tibet, I don't think so. And so here's the back. Let me know if the light is bright enough. We're pulling in some high clouds and a little bit of fog today, so I think it's finally starting to cool off. But look at all the matrix. And it is got that sky blue colors. And then this is, artisan made, hand wrapped around the piece. It definitely has a coating over it, possibly enhanced. Look at the bail. So I've got, let me show you the front, and then I've got two choices for why it's starting at 39. And I'll tell you in a minute. Look at this. It's really nice. So with this piece, two things. I can throw in a sterling silver chain, probably be a twisted or a box chain, or it goes on a torque. I could give you a torque that I just got, but it's not a sterling silver. It's just I don't know, I guess pewter torque. So starting bid includes one or the other. A sterling silver chain or a torque that is not sterling silver. For $39. Cat. That's hilarious. So, I mean, this would be fantastic on a chain that's just about 18 inches. Look at that. It's a nice big piece. I want to try to move as fast as I can today without screwing up my back more. And the turquoise pendant, which I swear it's really old, desirable turquoise, that is what I see, is 1.5 inches long and about 1.25 inches wide. It's a little difficult because it's not symmetrical. But that is all just the iron oxide and this is tarnished, you know. I could sit here for a second and polish on it if that makes anyone feel any better. It is sterling silver. I love kittens. And puppies with puppy breath. Ugh, Lord. My dog has arthritis in his back legs because I've really been considering, but with my back too. We need a big dog up here for the. See, I just did a little tiny bit. We need a big dog up here for the lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. But I have to be sure that, they're going to get along with Doug. So if someone wants just this without a chain, without a torque, it's $28. And, that's me basically giving it away just to, allow one of you to have it. I really should be asking about 40. Okay, Jessica. Bye, honey. I will check out your post. I will really try to remember that. I promise. Okay. Moving on. I appreciate everyone that's here. Hi, lurkers. Hi, lurkers. So let's do this piece. This is fun. I don't think it's signed. I think when I bought it, I was told who it was, but for the life of me, I don't remember. I don't. So let's do a piece of costume. I don't remember. Let's do another buy it now. And I'm pretty sure this one can be worn both as a pendant and a brooch. And I see it's got some wear right on the pin back. So buy it now for $11. Ashley, I know, right? That is right. Vintage vibrations. Ashley, yes, Ash. 103 cat. It was 96, then 99, then today is like 95 here. And for here, that's usually August, September. It's freaking crazy. Oh, cat. I know, me too. We need helpers. We need like little mini me's following us around. Honest to God, I wish I could remember. So I just got so much new inventory in, and I don't even remember where I got this one. I don't. And for all I know, I'm paying less. I'm offering it for less than I paid for it. Sometimes when you buy things in lots, no matter how much you examine the items, you can miss, little issues or whatever. I mean, I knew, yeah, but I opened 8 boxes this weekend. Those are really great headlight rhinestones with this huge, it is glass. Yep. Glass orange rhinestone. These are just meant to look like sterling silver drop balls. It is a bow brooch. Now, look, I could be holding it upside down. I don't know. Maybe it looks better like that. Now, I was thinking you could wear it as a pendant through here, right? Now, the reason I'm offering it for 11, and this is the only reason, is because right there, the silver tone coating is wearing off, which also, so that means it was worn a lot. It also could mean that they wore this on a necklace on the chain, and that's where it rubbed. It's a nice big piece. Oh, yes, 100%. It's like 2.5 inches. And even with that little bit of wear on the back pin, it's still totally worth it. It is a 1960s, possibly 1950s piece. Pretty. 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 I like pretties. Do y'all like pretties? I like pretties. Oh, yeah, I know. Kat has a bad back. I have a bad back. Tanya from My Jewelry Addictions talking about her back. I don't know if it's bad, but it's not great. I can't tell you how many women I know right now who are like, really? I think Sam from the Pink Elephant Parlor was talking about her back. I don't know. Is this a thing of our age? What is happening? It's really discouraging. I didn't know it was a thing. Oh, okay. These are designer. I know that they are. I just know, and I've had them. I've had them forever, and I have to do. I've had them forever, but I'm gonna be generous. This is the lowest I've ever asked for this. I think it's honestly because I've never seen another pair like this, and I'd be happy to keep it and just keep bringing it around every great once in a while. I've had it since I sold on eBay starting in, I think it was 2000. eBay started in 1998, and I think I finally figured out I started selling in 2000. Maybe towards the end of 99. Oh, no. No, don't say that. Oh, no. See, that's what I mean. What is going on? I'm so sorry. See? So it does have 4 holes on the clip. So, if it was Juliana designers often just did 3 holes, but they worked with a lot of people. So I don't think that's definitive. And let me show you the front of these things. Let me show you the puddling first. The construction on the back. It got really cloudy. Well, none of the stones are open in the back. So these are not Juliana. Not Juliana. Yeah. Kat, can you send me the link for that pillow you're talking about? I got a big old pregnancy pillow thing that my daughter uses for her back, but I have a really bad upper body, and so it's not right on my neck because it's a whole body pillow. Look at these. That is cream orange soda glass. Quality of the rhinestones. These are, they look like, oh, I've got them backwards. They're mini ear climbers. And the stones are light pink. The two little ones and the bottom one is light pink. I don't think that's showing up. It looks green, but they're light pink. Prong set. And then that green with the creamsicle. These are, now these would go with, yeah, the orange is spectacular. Hey, I've had these forever. Just because I really like them, but I don't wear clip-on earrings. I mean, I probably should. Hold on. Is that right? I think so. Might be I have them backwards. I might have them backwards because this is going up in there and it should be going on the side. They're about 1.5 inches long. The clips work really well. And these are, so here's my deal. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Kat. So I'm very eclectic, and I'm the type of person who would wear these glass rhinestones. I think they go on the other way. These glass rhinestone earrings with this plastic necklace. I'm just seeing if that makes more sense. I think it does. Okay, I think it's supposed to be turned slightly and it goes like that. See how it's climbing now? Yep. They had it right the first way. So I'm going to leave these on, but they're available starting at $23. Yeah, that's it. They've cut right there perfectly. See? That's it. And this is not for sale. Barb, hello. Hi, Barb. Yeah, I haven't been on very long because things are always happening in my life. You know that. And today was exceptionally bad. I slapped my hand with a ruler. Yes. And honestly, if you just want this without the torque, that is not sterling silver, but it's a great torque. It is only starting bid of 28. I mean, I'm making nothing on it, but it is, if you want this for 28, or if you want it on a chain or with the torque, I think I said 38. It is, Barb. This is, I know that this is wonky, hand wrapped, but this is old turquoise. I mean, that's just what I think. I'm not an expert, but it's so beautiful. Okay, so Barb just wants this. Okay, that's fine. Let's do that. Barb is in, I did a silly price because I wanted to share it with you. So, with you, all of you, my friends. Honestly, I think I should have been asking like 40, but that's okay. We're all struggling, including me. So it is Barb's. Thank you, Barb. And thank you for scrolling back and knowing what to do. I appreciate that because I don't do recaps. This is a good one. You got that was a steal of the day, Barb. Barb found the Easter egg. Oh, also a brooch for 11. Wait, Barb. Okay. Barb needs a bag, and then Barb also wants a brooch. And I kept Barb. Everyone's boxes are packed. I just need to weigh them. And I'm waiting for, I think, one more person to pay. And then everything will get shipped out. Barb. Here's Barb's name tag. Here's Barb's bag. Barb wants the brooch. Okay. Barb. Fantastic. Sold to Barb. $11. This brooch, which you can wear it this way or this way, but I like this way with the idea of hanging it, and it stands up nice and tall. Thank you, Barb. No, thank you. Seriously, no, thank you. Bag. It's got to go in a bag. It is pretty. Thank you. See, I always try to bring the affordable and the 1 or 2 Easter eggs with everything else. Thank you. And I did do that, didn't I? If I didn't, I meant to. Boom. Okay. Oh boy. Let's see. Well, as long as I am, it's really too bad Heidi's not here. But if she, Lou, scroll up. Oh, I paid earlier. Never got the. Is that what you're talking about, Kat? That you paid earlier, never got the notification of what? Okay, Barb, that's fine. Thank you, honey. Have a great dinner. Kat, what notification, honey? Oh, okay. Oh, you never got the original PayPal notification? What's happening with PayPal? I mean, the world is falling apart. Yes, you should have gotten a PayPal, and thank you, Kat. I put everyone's emails in PayPal and Pirate Ship. So that way you get the invoice notification, and then when I ship it, you have the tracking number. Man, everything is acting out. Very, very annoying. Isn't it? And I know that right now people don't want to do pay for StreamYard because apparently when a lot of people started, it was really cheap and now it's not. But I have to say, I'm watching all kinds of people have mega problems in YouTube, but here on StreamYard, I'm not having those problems. And it's not something I can really afford, but I can tell you what, I can afford having problems less. So, I don't know. I do not want to pay for StreamYard, but there you go. Here is a clasp. And we got another glorious. It's almost like moonset plastic, and maybe it's meant to be. I just noticed that. Moon glow. Because look at the shine. This is like moon glow. And it's like a burnt orange, fuchsia, blue, red, green, purple with gold tone spacers in between. The freeway version, Cat. What does that mean? Cat, you're cracking me up. I love this. I mean, this is for people who love plastic like me. This is so fun, and it is. It's moon glow. I no wonder I like it so much. See how that? Yeah. Wow. Cat, what do you mean you're on the freeway version? The free version. Oh, there's a. Oh yeah, I did that, and then I quickly went over my time. Yep. Hmm. Well, not quickly, but I don't know, 6 months maybe, and that was when I was only doing 2 sales a week. Oh, we're doing this thing with my hair. Oh, we're doing okay. This is what we're doing. Oh, yeah, yep, 100%. I'm with you. So this is the same length as the one I'm wearing, but so it is about 16, 17 inches. And it's awesome. It goes with these earrings as well. I know it's plastic. It's probably the one I'm wearing right here, I think it's probably 80s. This one is likely I think this one is more like 60s, 70s because of the moon glow plastic. Yeah. It's so you either like it or you don't. And again, I love it. Doesn't have a maker. However, it does have the little type of tag or jump ring like that, where generally something like that would have had a hang tag right there. But it is long gone. Okay. And remember this piece I brought up and showed everyone. The Leah Sophia. This is stunning. So good. So good. Okay. Yep. And moving on, moving on. I did post a video of sterling silver chains with beautiful vintage pendants on them. They're um, way cheaper than brand new, and 2 of them have been claimed. And you only have till tomorrow night to claim, claim, claim. Okay, let's see. Let's do these funky things. This is another buy it now. I love these funky things. It's just the way it is. 10. You just gotta maybe live in my head and see how costume and plastic and homemade and just the different funkiness is really cool. You got to be in my head because these are spectacular. I mean, honestly, I feel like these should start at 20. These are clip-on earrings. They have that wave and the dip, and I'm pretty sure these are homemade. This is a fat drop of. Actually, you know what? That's metal. The gold is metal over top of this. They probably did a swirl paint and dipped it down in, likely a hobbyist piece. And based on the black and white with the gold and how huge they are, I'm thinking they were made in the 1980s. Oh, look at this. Well, wait a minute. Oh, no. These are signed. What? How did I never notice it? I do not know the maker. 1 of 4. So they made 4 pairs. And here you are. And it has this old comfort clip. But all you do is this. Well, I can't do it right now because I just took a shot. You just pull it out. And then this is how, I actually don't know. That's not where the metal is. So I've speculated about this before. First off, you could get this off, this old glue and this whole piece off, but I mean, who cares? I've speculated if that was meant to be like clip or post, but there's no signs of a post being on there. I have no idea why it's there. The artist must have thought something. Hey, Tinker Witch Ducky. Hello. How's it going? I think you're are you working like a lot now? I don't see you as often around in chats. I'm thinking you're working a lot. Look at that. They're big, large and in charge, and they're just so artistic. And they are on ceramic. 1 of 4. Boom, bada bing. Now, they do go all the way up to right here, kind of like an ear climber, and then they come down to here. I think that's what I thought. Let's see. And that's good, right? Because I know you were really struggling with the company you were with and all of that. They're 2 1/4 inches long and 1 1/4 inches wide. I think they're great. I think they're unique, they're sexy, and they got that kinked in. So I do have them on right because I think, no, I don't. The kinked in should be over here, so I have it on backwards. But not too shabby. Not too shabby for $10. I wish I knew the artist. Anyone want to take a screenshot and see if you can come up? Maybe these are like a famous maker and I'm blowing it. They even have the gold paint around the edges. Don't know, but I love them. So one day the right person will come along. So are you doing the early morning work shuffle, Tinker Ducky? I gotta change your status. Yep. Thank you for looking. I appreciate it. Okay. And again, you could always suggest something you'd like me to show. I really have to be careful how long I'm on today. And yeah. And then if I can come on Thursday, okay. And if I can't, okay. Okay, starting bid. Hi, Becky. How's it going? No problem. Thank you for asking. Hi, Becky. I really love these. And yep, starting them low. These are fun. Sterling silver. Look like sterling silver ear wires as well. I haven't checked for the 925 on that, but these are sterling silver. Hold on. Hammered. Put this one down. Hammered, and then there is this hollow with flowers, rounded triangle wrapped with wire wrapping right there on the jump ring. They're very lightweight. They're very nice. Hi, Melly. Hi, honey. Yeah, I know it's hard to interact right now, and that's okay. I totally get it. So these are really nice. They're very light. All of it is sterling silver. And they are probably 2 inches. 2 inches long. Ellie, I hope everything is going better. It sounds like it is. It sounds like you're going to be on Friday, right, Melly? Is that right, Melly? Did I hear that right on yesterday with Tanya and Doug? I believe that. And Kathy, if you want to, you could drop Kat, Becky, and Melly's channel. But you are not at like a mod that has to do anything. So you absolutely don't have to. But do know, since I just said that all of these people that I just said that are here right now, Melly's Jewelry Box, Becky's Vintage and More, Calypso Cat, all have channels. And they are fabulous. They're all different and unique. And I've known them all for quite a while. And they're fun. Fun. Okay. Until their daddy took the T-bird away. Sorry. Jukebox brain. I can't help it. Okay, y'all. Oh, my Lord. What about this piece? Let's drop my jot form again. Oh, no, maybe Sunday. Oh, maybe Sunday. Oh, Kathy, bless your heart. Oh, I know you are. I know. Melly, maybe Sunday. Oh, I thought it was Friday. Well, listen. If I see that you're on, and I'll be there. I know, but I don't know how to pin it. That's the problem. I don't know how. Tinker Ducky, I don't know how to pin it. Don't ask. I don't know. It's ridiculous because I know that there's like little dots and I know that there's things on the side and I know that there's a simple way to pin it or even have the banner running under my sale, right? I know, Melly. I know. Honey, you right now are doing what you need to. Oh, well, maybe that's the issue. Okay, because I'm never on YouTube. I go through StreamYard. Well, there you go. See, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, thank you. I have to pin it on YouTube. Now, this is a mystery to me. It's got that midnight blue. I'm quite sure it's just glass. I could be nuts, but that's really what I think. It is prong set. It is set in this gold tone. Have I checked if it's actually gold? No. Do I think that it is? No. Could I be totally wrong? Yes. I also am not clear on this. So the coating on the back of that glass suggests to me that it's much older. The pin back is not a swedge, but it's that really common for the 1960s. But this coating of the glass is common at the turn of the century. The style of the pin is a very Art Deco. But kind of like that spider webby thing. I'm torn. I'm just torn about this piece. I cannot make a decision one way or another if this is a 1960s repop or if it's actually a turn of the century piece. And my gut is telling me more like 1960s. However, again, I just say this type of heavy coating under the glass that is popped out, it's cut like a real stone in the glass. Not antique. Yeah, Melly. No, because the metal isn't right. That's like my bottom line. And it's not like the longer kind of bar brooch type, right? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that's why I'm putting all those different things out there. It's not a long with the paste stones on the side. Now, it doesn't have to be, but nonetheless. So that's why I'm going with 60s repop. It's large. It's beautiful. It's still worth $28. It's a very nice, very well made. It has no wear to the metal. Nowhere to the metal, which is why I'm like, And no, I haven't tested it. Because I got it for the price I got it, and I assume that the person who sold it would have tested it for gold, which is probably a dumb assumption, but there you go. Look at me. 1.5 inches long and 2 inches wide. Really beautiful, beautiful. Still 1960s, which is when I'm going to say it's dating from end of 1960s. 60 years old. It's not new. It's not a modern piece. The pin back goes just through. It's not modern. That much I know. So, okay, that started at 28. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Melly. That's what I'm thinking. It could even have been, but based on the pin back and that it's not a swedge, that's why I'm thinking mid 60s. Mm-hmm. right as MCM was going out of style. You know, my favorite style for everything, clothing, furniture, household wares, jewelry, MCM, and then turn of the century and plastic. And plastic. Ooh, it has been such a weird day for me. I think the weather, I wonder if we're actually going to get some rain. I had a lot of sleep. I haven't been able to, but it's been so hot and so draining. And I haven't been able to what is this? It's a weird thing. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at my notes. Yes. Thank you, Melly. Good Lord. Sorry, that was a long looking at my notes. Sorry about that. Oops. Apps. Anyway, so the weather and just not being able to eat enough, etc. Just, yeah, kind of feel a little like blah. So, of course, this is and says Siam sterling. But we know that Siam sterling is a combination of many types of different metals, including sterling. Okay. So it's not sterling in that way. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It has to be so hot where you are. Good Lord. I grew up in the valley there. Oh. Good. Yeah. Weird sleeping bag. Well, Millie, you know what? That makes perfect sense. So it is a hinge closure. Makes perfect sense that right now, blah, no, ducky. It does make perfect sense that you would have weird sleeping patterns right now. I had very weird sleeping patterns. Yeah, for a long time. So this looks like new old stock. I swear to God. And I have to tell you, is sterling? Well, you know what? This says sterling on it, but it was my understanding that. So, my understanding about sterling, Siam in sterling is that it's not. I mean, everything about this screams sterling. I could stop and test it, but then I would be raising the price on y'all. So, it looks like new old stock, and I could not find any pieces. There's so many bracelets out there, but I couldn't find any with these tiny panels and these cutouts right here. Nowhere. Each one articulates. You see here and here, here and here. I couldn't find any. Let's see if I can just get it's sterling. Well, good Lord Almighty. I mean, nonetheless, I'm that okay. Well, I should be listing it, putting it aside and listing it in my eBay store. But you know, these sell on average for about 85. And you can see the different poses. She's doing like I think it's a fire goddess of lightning. She's the goddess of lightning. So she's doing, it's a little blurry, I know. She's doing a lightning dance across the panels. There are 12 panels. and I think it kind of repeats itself. Hi, Denise. The B word, and it is BM knows I am. It is true, Sterling. I am really shocked. So yeah, there. So again, I'll put it on in a second, and I'll tell you the size. Hi, Denise. Siam Sterling. Here's the clasp, Melly. It does articulate everywhere, and I swear, look how clean it is. Either someone sat around and polished the bejesus out of this, or it's just been sitting somewhere. So let's see if it fits me. Look at there. It just fits me. Just fits me, but it's a little too tight. Just a smidge. I'm a 7.25. I'm a 7.25, so I would like to call this a 6.75 to a 7. And I would really think that based on the way like it's jutting up right here, how tight it is, I'd like to take it down to a 6.75 size so that it has room to slide. Yep. Denise is in at 61. Yeah, and Kat is saying Sterling as well. I honestly, I've been dipping back my toes back into Siam a little bit, and everything I read about Siam silver is that it's not sterling. So, but I got this for a good price, and I can pass it on for a good price. So anyone who's interested in this needs to come in at $5 higher. Yeah, I have another piece as well. Just never seen this cutout. But that doesn't, I mean, when I was looking this up, I could not find this particular cut anywhere with this small. I found small panels, but not with that edge. So I'm going to go ahead and say fair warning. Have to come in $5 higher. And I've been yapping about it for a while. Billy is in here. Billy, where are you? Hi, Billy. What's going on, Billy? Nobody? Okay. Oh, Denise? But, because Melly came in. Ooh, my goodness, y'all. Melly came in at 65, which was, wait a minute. Yes, Melly came in at 65, which, I started at 61, so that was weird. That's fine. And then, but Denise, why do I keep getting rid of that? Came in at 70. Oh, shoo. I never have popcorn moments, ladies. Melly came back at 75. Y'all. Denise is at 80. Siam is good. I have another one, but it's not the same as this. And Melly is in at 85. You guys. I have one more. 90. Denise is at 90. Oh, and Melly, you have smaller wrists. Yeah, that's right. See, I have these square whole things. And Melly is out to Denise. Wow, y'all. I never have popcorn moments. Like once every 3 months, maybe. No, once every 2 months. Thank you, Melly. Thank you, Denise. Okay. Fair warning, y'all. I'm quite clear that I don't really need to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. Last call. You've been battling it out. Yeah, I'm telling you. Start the car moment for me. Thank you for your bids. I really appreciate it. And this is a good one. It's better than I thought, Denise. So, again, though, I got it at a good price. So I could pass that on to you. Thank you. Oh, oh, you know what? Well, Millie, thank you, Denise. Thank you, Denise. Let me write this down before I forget. Also, Barb bought a brooch for 11. I never wrote it down. Good Lord. Even though it's in her bag, I just would never charge her. Thank you, Denise. Um, Thank you. Seriously. Um, I have seen it's really hot, so that makes people tired. And Millie, pain, pain, and grief makes us sleepy. And it's just, yeah, Denise, thank you. It's just, it's not just what's going on with you. There's just, we're off balance. Blue cyan will do. There's just so much that's off balance and off center. I mean, maybe, I do have my medical stuff and all that, but maybe part of what's happening is I'm off balance because everything is off balance, you know? Mm-hmm. Will do, Melly. And thank you for going out to Denise. That was very nice. Okay. Let's do these. Isn't this Liz Claiborne? Or is it Anne Klein? Which one is it? Which one is it? I think it's Liz Claiborne. Because she's the CC. Good Lord. Okay. And out of nowhere, sometimes I get the weirdest feeling of something looking at me. Oh. And it's irrational because there isn't anything. And I get up and make sure my curtains are completely closed. You know what? Yes, Becky, and mind and bodies need healing. Melly, it's not necessarily irrational. Like something in your brain, some being, some altered state is getting your attention. Yeah, I don't think it's irrational. Yeah, yeah. I mean, all these heat waves, all this stuff, like what is going on? So I'm pretty sure this is. Good Lord. It's not Anne Klein. She's like a AK. I think this is Liz Claiborne. Yeah, Melly, I'm telling you. And there's been several times where I've gotten up and it's not just my back or my fibro. I just kind of feel dizzy. But in your case, honey, things are activated all around you. These are beautiful. And I'm pretty sure I haven't shown these in a little bit. That's the Liz Claiborne designer C. Interlocking C's. Not Anne Klein. But if I'm wrong and you all know, correct me, because I do have an Anne Klein brooch, but it's like A's and K's. It's not Coco Chanel because that would be fantastic, right? And these, I love these. And starting at 16, all these old. This is probably right at the beginning of the 80s. They're clip-ons. All these old designer earrings are super high money right now, especially the 80s. And quite frankly, I'm not a big like designer collector person, and I don't really care so much. I like the design itself. I don't really care who it stands. I just like the swirly little design and the oval cupped triangle. Yeah, that's what I like. The veil is very thin. Yes. Yes, Melly. Yes, exactly. And so they're about a little over an inch, just to give you a reference. I've been putting on a lot of clip earrings. And the other thing with the veil being very thin, yeah, we'll have an LC. Well, they they're a designer earrings. I looked them up. I just didn't write it down in the bag. So, I mean, there you go. Anne Klein does an AK. They're a designer. They're just not signed. Dang it! Dar, 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 dar. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember, but they're fabulous and they're $16. Um, Melly, I mean, this is like not what's happening in your case, but Napier. That might be it, Melly, because my brain is like whoosh, whoosh. Um, the veil was so thin for 4 years of me taking care of my mom, and then she transitioned, and then my dad. I mean, the last, like, I don't know, couple months with my dad. Yeah, and after my mom left, there were things out of the corner of our eyes and bangs and slams for months. So there is no mark. Hold on, Millie. I just remember I looked these up. I did a Google image, and I actually found a pair like them. And that's how I know. I swear to God. I mean, this makes no sense, but see, there's no mark inside. I wish there was, because they should be signed if they're designer. I just remember finding a couple pairs, and it was this swirl design in particular that many people had attributed to a designer. Now, that said, we know how one person will say that something is something, and then everyone just copies and pastes on eBay, etc. So, you know, but this, you take a screenshot and look it up. And I guess since I usually have everything written in my bags, exactly what they are, around the era, stuff like that, I'm going to leave them out, and I'm going to make sure that happens with those. Yep. Yes, I am. Okay. Well, this cannot be on there. This is one of those things that either you like it or you don't. Thank you for helping, Melly. I appreciate that. This is a starting bid of yeah. Oh, on the inside. Yeah, that too. Yep. Yeah, I need to play with it. I did go down that rabbit hole already. I forgot That was, I don't know, a while back before I started. Now, when I get, nowadays, when I get my packages with lots, I go through and every piece I instantly research and I put in on that date what they average sell for and who made it, any identifying information I can possibly come up with at that moment. Okay, so this is something you either are into and you understand and you would want it, or you would not. This is a clasp. I am going to presume that this goes back to the 1930s. This is almost, in some places, a little bit of ring of fire, white milk glass, tiny red spacers. They're so smooth. And then look at these beautiful glass red beads. And look at that one. Now, see, this is a thing you have to really be into, these old glass beads, and I am. And this one, yeah, it's a lot of work, Millie, right? The mundane pieces are like, whatever. This is something, and here you can have it. It's because it's so much work. It takes hours just to research and unpack and write, and and then we do a sale. See, and this is opera length. Bam. 1930s. 1930s. Yep. Reselling is a lot of work. People don't think about it, but it's a lot of work. So I want to put this underneath my bubblegum necklace and show you. It goes right down to, an inch above my belly button. So it is just about that 36 inch mark. You could double this easily if you wanted. You could absolutely do the enhancer, not the enhancer, the where you wear a brooch on here, up here, down here. I would put it right about here. And then it's still going all the way down to almost your belly button. But do I have a brooch handy? How come I don't have a brooch handy? I always have brooches. I mean, come on. Well, this is not right at all. But here's a petite point old brooch that has a few issues. Petite point, petite point. But I would want one with rhinestones. And I have that around here somewhere. But, there you go. So, starts at 44. And no, this is one that I can't lower. And I have gone back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I am going to start selling on probably on Vamp. And also my high-end pieces like this that don't sell, or that I don't want to bring to a platform like Vamp where, it's too fast. You have to pay the fees, all of that. Then I'm going to, I'm taking everything out of my eBay store that's in there currently and uploading all my high-end jewelry. Because $44 for this, it's like over 90 years old. It's basically antique beads, and $44 for that kind of history and the beautiful beadwork is nothing. I would be asking a lot more on a different platform. So, and I'm okay that you guys don't want it. I'm okay with that, but I need to sell them. Sorry, I told y'all it was hot. And I'm not kidding, it's hot. Okay, let's do this. This is going to be something that, again, this is something I bought in a lot, and somehow I didn't see it, or maybe it was the other, I don't know, lot, but at any rate, I'll show you what I mean. I still think for people who collect these, if you want to do a shadow box, if you know, you want to have it be, well, that's just the way it is. Look. This is, look at the prongs even. The prongs are not even, not machine done. Let me just be sure that that's for real. No, yes, they are. Okay. But they're that early prongs. See that? That's early. I'm going to go with the 50s. It was fancy, but here's the thing. It's got the discoloration right here. And less, but still right here. I tried working with that with ketchup. Look at how far the pin back sticks out. This is hand done. I tried working with that with ketchup, and it didn't do a lot. So it is what you see. I don't know how to fix that. And then this is I don't know how that got there. It's not really so much discoloration as I'm not sure what. And then there it is. It's a very old clasp. It's a really nice piece. But it's got the discoloration. So, see, I would put this on a jacket in the winter and just be like, yeah, well, it's supposed to have that accent. And I would just not care. I'd be done. Or I'd buy it for $6 and work more with the ketchup. Or I'd turn it into a button for a cape. Or I don't know, But yeah, it was loved. Someone, I mean, often even these were handmade and then in like a kit, and you would buy this piece and the prongs would be open, and you could put this in and close it. So, and it's about an inch, maybe a little bit less around. Yeah. So I just thought I'd see if anyone was interested in that, because it's still shadow box, jacket, something. There's a way to reuse this. There's a way, and one of you out there know what it is, because most of you are very savvy. Let's see. How about, isn't this Kenneth J. Lane? Isn't that what this is? Hold on. Yeah. These are, yep, Kenneth Lane. Starting bid of $23. These similar earrings, I couldn't find this exact pair of earrings, but similar earrings to this are, they're asking $45. Now, I could not find these exact ones. I found, this is a very similar style for him, but these particular ones I could not find anywhere. And I spent half an hour looking. There is your Kenneth Lane. These are 1980s piece. This is acrylic. And these are fantastic. And again, designer name. And the 80s is back in, hot and heavy. Okay, there's no, I just wanted to be sure. It looked like there was a scratch on the acrylic. That is just the ring light that it's, see, that there's no scratches. Kenneth J. Lane, they're heavy. His company did such a good job of creating retro vintage. So you've got your gold tone with the inset paste, rhinestones, good quality. And then kind of a little cutout, and then this thick acrylic. Immediately very fancy, especially if I didn't have my plastic bubble gum on, right? I mean, now I'm going out. And they're solid. They're not going anywhere. And they're pretty long. About 1 3/4 inches long and an inch across at the widest. And these are killer. Just have to be able to wear heavy clip-ons. The clip-on is really comfortable. They're still really solid. Look these up. You will not find these. I cannot find these anywhere, but similar to this. And the average price is starting at $45. Yeah. So I didn't bring a whole lot of, I didn't bring, I think, hardly really any. I have another cyan bracelet if y'all want me to show that. The sterling silver and the pendants, I did that drop sale of 8 good to tomorrow, and 2 of the pieces are bought. But I really, I'm not seeing a lot of interest, and I can't sell for less than I'm selling, which is less than you would buy sterling silver with a pendant, even smaller ones, brand new. So not sure what I'm going to do with that. Thinking on it right now. Hold on. Ooh. How about something entirely different? Wow. This is gonna be, this is a starting bid. This is a for real. They are Kenneth Lane, not KJL. I just used, sorry, Melly. I just used the common abbreviation. Hi, Deborah, aka Darby. What's going on? How are you, honey? I just put KJL as the common abbreviation, but they are marked Kenneth Lane. So that, I think they're from the 80s based on that, because they're not KJL. And maybe it's the other way around. Heck, I don't remember. Yes. Yes. But if you look them up, look how much similar ones are retailing for. It's nuts. Yeah, and you too, Deborah. It is 70s, 80s. Yeah. That's what I figured. Because KJL is the older. Um, it was 96 then 99, and today I think it's like 94 95 here, which is, and it hasn't, I mean, I've barely been able to put a blanket over me. I just bought a couple cashmere shawls from a retailer that's out there for $5 a piece, and they're in like mint condition. For the bottom of my bed, I always do this. Instead of using it as a shawl, I put it at the bottom of my bed, and then I pull it up as a sleeping blanket in the summer, and it's all that I need. You took a long nap. Well, good. So this is a starting bid of I know Melly's here. This is a really cool vintage coin and glass fob. Why is this going out of my head? There you go. Honestly, my days have been like this for, I don't know, starting sometime last week, where it's probably fibromyalgia, and my back is like making it so I'm not recognizing the fibro kind of foggy part of my brain. I don't know, but it's annoying. I hate it when this happens. This is so cool, and I'm asking less than, oh, you, okay, I will. Yeah. I mean, I'm sleepy. I could have, honestly, I ate my breakfast, and right after I finished, I was like, wow, all I want to do is go to sleep. And I'm like, what is wrong with me? I already slept like 9 hours at least. In fact, I went to bed. My back was killing me. So I went upstairs and I ate like a big snack, and I went to sleep at 6:30 till 9 o'clock. And at 9 o'clock, I had dinner for an hour and then went back to sleep. So, shh. Yeah, it's something else is going on. Yeah. But when I eat other meals, I don't feel that way. So check this out. These, honest to God, it is a box closure, right? These are selling for $60 more than I'm asking. This is a heavy duty, beautiful twisted chain. You felt a little dizzy this morning? Fold over class. Thank you, Melly. See, but you don't have fibromyalgia, right? Deborah, you don't have fibromyalgia. I mean, I feel dizzy usually because of that, but I think it's something else is going on. So this is, look, Regina, which is how they say it. Elizabeth II Regina or Regina, little faux coins. Now, what's interesting about this, they're not gold, at least not to my knowledge. I could be missing something. They're very thin. There's that. And this one has little blown glass dangles. There's like 4, maybe 3 twisted like loops. And I love the way it's like this. And then, okay, look at this. These are why. This is from probably, God, what, the 40s? Right before the war. That's glass. That one's green. This is heavy also. Melly, I think I saw you. Oh, no fibro. Yes, and Melly, you have nerve damage bad. I know. And then this is like, if you didn't know better, you would think maybe it was gold with that same coin. That's the back. This is the front. And then here's another fob. This is incredible. This one's brown, dark brown. Is that brown? Well, it's like almost like a reddish brown butterscotchy. It's amazing that glass isn't all scratched up. Then you've got another one of these coins. And this one actually has a different motif. It's got the lion on the back, and look at those flowers and all that. This one, you know what I'm wondering? I think this one might be a real coin just because of its thickness. The other ones are not. Then here's one of those. Look at this fob with this robin's egg, green and white. I don't know. I can't. I know some of these are fake, but I think these couple in here might be real. Now, that doesn't look like Elizabeth. That looks like someone else entirely. I don't know. 80. Oh, Deborah. Ta-da. It's heavy. This is beautiful. And I haven't tested it. They sell for a lot. I do not know that there's any gold at all involved. It just is what it is. This is like an amethyst purple. And then this. Isn't that fabulous? So if anyone else is interested, you would need to come in at 85 or higher. You can look up how much these with Elizabeth Regina charm bracelets sell for. It's a lot. Oh, Melly, I think you have one of these. I swear I feel like I saw you wearing. Yes. Melly, I feel like the last time I saw you live, you were wearing one, or one of the last times. Look at this. So let me get your bids in. So Melly came in at 85 after Deborah. Deborah came in at 90. I'm having another popcorn moment, and I'm moving so slow, you all. Bless your heart. I'm going to cry. Melly's at 95. I think this is one of those items that is always going to go up in value. The glass fobs, God. Wow, you guys. Deborah's at 100. I just got really fortunate in the last couple of weeks and found a really good source of where to buy this stuff at prices that I felt that I could bring them to all of you. Really fortunate. Thank you, Becky. Whoa, Melly is like, I'm going to 110. That's a power bid. Melly. And it will fit me at a 7.25, but just barely. Therefore, again, I'm going to say I think this would be best at a 6.75 so that it can drape down here and go up and down and make that beautiful sound, right? Okay, Deborah's at 115. And Melly, oh, the acorn bracelet, yeah. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. Good Lord, Melly's at 125. I mean, this is awesome. Don't get me wrong. I love this. It's too heavy for me to wear. 135, says Deborah. Thank you, Melly, for recognizing that it should have been $10. Thank you. Increments. I was just being overwhelmed. Yeah, I sold a acorn bracelet recently. Deborah, did you buy that acorn bracelet? That was so cool. I was just looking through my phone at old thumbnails and I was like, oh man, that acorn bracelet was so cool. Oh, Melly's at 145. No, I think Melly, maybe Melly bought the acorn from me because that was like 3 months ago. Yes, Melly got it. It is so old and so beautiful. Yeah, Melly bought it. Oh my gosh. I loved that acorn. Wow. Okay. Deborah, do you want to go out or you want to push it to 155, honey? Melly wants this. I have seen Melly. Oh, Deborah's going to push it. I have seen at least one of these on Melly. At least one. Oh, good Lord. You guys, it's not my birthday. Do I have to do like Tanya and start putting other things in the bag? You guys. Oh, you're a charm bracelet junkie. Well, Melly, I have other charm bracelets. I better not bring them out anytime too soon. Oh no, Melly's at 175. I mean, it is. These are outstanding. I don't think they'll ever go down in value, but you know. Okay, out. Yeah. Melly. I was hoping to sell it at the starting bid. Melly. And you won't ever let me do anything for you. Oh, Melly. Melly, what do you need from me, honey? I would offer you, it is, but I mean, I would offer you some more jewelry, something. But you have everything, Melly. Thank you, Angel. Wow. And Deborah, thank you for bidding. I'm all is fair in love and jewelry, but wow. Thank you. Oh, your Victorian heart bracelets? Good Lord, Melly. I bought 3 of those Victorian hearts recently, the sweetheart ones. And I mean, they were like $20 or $25 a piece, and they're so beautiful. Oh, Melly, I'm on my first day of a 2-week build-a-box. Do not worry. Oh my gosh, ladies. Melly. Deborah, you guys. You ladies. Unbelievable. They are very, very expensive. Okay. The Victorian or these? The Victorian sweetheart ones, I presume. I mean, this is not cheap. And it's so it's the there's something just so good and solid and right about this piece, if that makes any sense at all. There's something I can't explain it. There's just something that's right. How do I not have a Melly tag? I don't have a Melly tag. Well, you're going to have a Melly tag now. Yeah, we do. Well, that's not true. You guys don't love my plastic. But I'm going to get those shorts done. And thank you, Melly. I'm going to get those shorts done and for the plastic sale and promote it and blast it all over the internet because, well, I don't know. Let me, maybe it's not Victorian. Maybe it's, hold on, Melly, as long as we're here. Maybe they're World War II and not Victorian. Melly, here. So you tell me, this might be maybe World War II and not Victorian. Hold on. And it said, says forget me not. And it's enameled, and then it's this sterling silver heart. That's one of them. And then this is just this beautiful wishbone with a little garnet and engraving heart. Millie, so are any of these Victorian or are they and this is also forget me not, and it's a tinier one. World War II. Okay. Well, so these are World War II because, so yes, they're not older than that. Well, yeah, but I bought them for $20 or $25 a piece. Someone, the person I bought them from had a big lot, so clearly they got an excellent deal. They got an excellent deal, and don't forget me. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Really? Well, there you go. I am going to bring it on to this 1980s kind of like a repop of that with all the semi-precious stones bracelet. I'm going to start putting them in between. This is what I thought it would be. Oh, because it's repose. Melly. See, Melly just schools us. Melly just tells us what's going on. Yeah, that heart bracelet was a gift from my partner long time ago. Okay, let's do some more. That was so like, wow. Everything else is going to be like nobody cares about any of it after that. Let's see. I need to mix in some costume now. Repose. Yeah. Yes, that makes sense. It's raised. And it's teeny tiny. I almost wonder if that one isn't older. The gold-filled heart lockets are selling for crazy money. Oh, the gold-filled. Yeah. Oh, Melly. I know you do. Well, come on back in, Ducky. Okay, Billy, honey. Listen. You have a wonderful evening and stay cool. And I'll maybe see you Thursday or maybe see you Friday. I don't know. I think I'll be okay on Thursday. I do. Okay. This is a buy it now of 12. And Billy, you stay hydrated because it's hot where you are. Now, I didn't even look at these. That was silly. But oh well. I can't tell if that's a mark in there. I tell you what I can tell you is it has the distinctive 3 holes. However, I'm used to Juliana designer being way more than what this is. So, and there appears to possibly be, that's where the clip goes, but that might be an old mark on there and I can't read it. Oh, don't forget this I am. Oh, thank you, Melly. I've already forgot about it. But I need to bring in a few lower end pieces. That because I, you know, I am known for doing both. Look at these gorgeous clip-on gold faux pearls. Clear rhinestones. Look at the way it's a flower and the pearls on the bottom are larger and then smaller and it cups them. The petals curl up and it's like a cup. I really like that, the way it has that motion. And this burnished metal, I really like, for whatever reason, I really like when the metal looks like it's painted in gold tone like that. I don't know. I think it's sexy. So there you go. So really. And this is a great price. I got these at a great price, so I can afford it. But this is a great price for this 1950s clip-on. And it's not, my typical Juliana would have, I cannot say that it's that because it would have, I love the way this goes all the way up and over, but doesn't poke here. Would have all the different colored whatnots, and this doesn't. And therefore, even though it has the 3 holes on the clip, I don't think it's Juliana, and I could be screamingly wrong, but whatever. They're buy it now for $12. They're about an inch, and with this brushed gold tone and those pearls, this will look beautiful with pearls. If you have it, like a choker pearls or long flapper, these would go great with that. So there you go. There you go. Okay, I'm going to bring a couple more pieces of low end, not low end. That is the wrong thing to say. That is not what I mean. I don't bring, at least very rarely do I ever bring low end jewelry, but affordable. I still have this Leah Sophia. I'm picking up to show it, and I'm telling you this is metal because it's heavy. And hand knotted in between. It is just about right here, 15 inches. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So that's the deal with, I know how to identify Juliana from totally different design ways. Just because there's only 3, what Melly is calling paddle clip on the back, does not mean that it's a designer. There's a whole lot more going on. And yes, they did work with so many people. And yes, there's so many out there. But that does not mean that every single really stunning pair of clip-on earrings that one gets into their hands is a Delisner or a Juliana. Not at all. Like, see, here's another what Melly calls paddle clip. These are gorgeous. Ooh. Well, and this paddle clip, this don't exactly. Yeah, and the layering. So this is again another buy it now, but this is either a knockoff of her style or more actually potentially. I I'm not an expert on her. I just know that you can't call everything that because it's not true. It's not real. So, but these are more more similar. It doesn't have the layering, but and they worked with so many people. They're unsigned. But these are more of what I would go into as a, that. Oh, yeah. Yep. I've been really trying to pay attention to Shriners, and then there's like Judy Lee. Now look at these. These are beautiful. And this is more that kind of, there's the swirl raised up in there, and then there's, it's only two-tone, and then the black milk glass. But this has got that fabulous, their prong set, that swoosh, the really good quality rhinestone. Let's see. Is it upside down? That's a good clue about designers. No, it's not. Now, the one thing I will say is none of the stones are open in the back. So they're most likely a knockoff, but I love the brushed swoosh that comes up. So again, these are ear climbers because you can't wear it like that. You have to wear it like that because those go on the outside. These are sexy. Oh, and the clips are tight. I think these are new old stock. I don't think these were worn because these are actually tight on my ear where I would want a comfort clip. And that's a rare occurrence with old stock clip-ons like these. These are gorgeous. Absolutely worth $12. Absolutely worth $12. And wow, what? And they are. You would need comfort clips. Wow, it's so unusual that. Yeah, don't see any markings. It's so unusual. These are new old stock. I wish I had the necklace. Okay. You can always go back and see what I've brought, and you can always email me. My prices are good for 48 hours after my sale. And I have so many of these clip-on earrings that I've been saying this for a while. I'm threatening y'all. No, I'm just kidding. This is another thing that I need to do a sale. Just earrings. Okay, let me entertain you. I've got stuff in here for later on as well. Let me entertain you. I can always put more out here. Do I have the other one here? Siam? I think I do. I thought I did. I may have to go get it. You know what? I'm going to do this and then this. This is gorgeous. So at least as far as I'm concerned, it's a rare. This is a rare piece. This is a really rare piece. Sorry, we're moving out of costume now. And the other Siam is in my. The other Siam is in my new inventory, Melly. So I might not bring that until Thursday or Friday. if you want to reach out to me privately, you could. But, well, I don't know, unless Deborah, if Deborah also wants me to bring it, because, yeah, okay, no, I need to dig it out. Okay, that's not fair, because both of you were bidding. So, yeah, yep, yep, I agree. The fact that there's no open stones, yep, yep. The fact that there's no, yeah, exactly. Okay, so this is super sexy. It's rare. It's, I don't know the age. I wish I did. I would say it's older, but it is a, I haven't used my loop this whole time, which is fascinating. It is a 925 CPI. So CPI, or is it CPT? CPT, I think it's a like Italian or European marking, if I remember correctly, for sterling silver. There is also a company out there, CPI, but yeah, it's a little hard to tell. It is articulated, it has loads of panels, right? It's beautiful. The way that they put the marcasites on this with the design, and this is cut out almost like South American or Native American, but I think it's European. It's open to the light. See that? So everything just really sparkles. And then it has all these gemstones. So garnet, amethyst, citrine, peridot, garnet, amethyst, citrine, topaz. Well, actually, one is a peridot and one is a blue topaz, and then there's pink. So, yeah, look at this. Yeah, on Mexico jewelry. Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's Mexican, but look at the hinge. It doesn't say Mexico, but possibly it's all sterling silver with the marcasites and then the different gemstones. It's just, it's done so well. And that is the hinged closure. Or is it a hinge? Or no, excuse me. That is the fold over clasp. I mean, talk about doing it right. And I could not find, I found one of these, and it was really scratched up. It wasn't in this good a shape at all. And yeah, asking a lot more than 140 for what it is. So it fits me with just a little room to spare. So if you wore it tight, you could wear it at a 7.5. If you want to take it down to loose, again, 7. See it how it's moving on me? A 7 would make it fall to like here. If you have a 7 wrist, 6.75 means it would come like way down like that, right? And it's okay if no one's interested today. Someone will be interested at some point. It's look it up. Take a screenshot. And see what you think. It's I could find one. It's definitely old. What does that mean? I don't know. 1960s? Not entirely sure because I could only find one. And when I can only find one of something and I research the signage and I do all of that, then I can just go on my, even this is so well made. I can just go on my gut and having had so many pieces in my hands. And yeah, this is just everything that fine jewelry should be. And it's heavy. It's heavy. I bought it from someone who you found it made in Thailand? Huh? I did. So you found one, or you found a couple listed? AI found the maker. Interesting. Okay, because yeah, I paid up for this, and I was only able to find one. Now, what I will say is, Melly, is I found two pieces. The other one was like much not this big, but bigger panels and like square as opposed to rectangle. But I don't think it's a modern Thailand, but it might be. It might be a modern Thailand. That doesn't make it less valuable, but I don't know. A lot of stuff is made in Asia. Now, as long as it's not, thank you, Millie. As long as it's not modern Timu Chinese BS, made in Thailand, made in Tibet, I'm good with that, but this modern horrible stuff made in China, I'm not good with. Thank you, Melly. Okay, let me do um, two more lower end costume jewelry. Or I'll do one more and then I'm gonna do the Siam. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Melly. I think Thailand, like I like the is it the Siam line? Why am I blanking on that? With the, I have a cuff bracelet with turquoise and well carved, probably beat bone, black and semi precious stones, and then I have a necklace and it's a knockoff. And isn't the maker? It's not Siam. It's a good Lord. Who is it? Why am I blanking? They're a really, really good brand. Everyone loves it. Why is the goddesses, they make the moon goddesses. Oh, India. Psh, India and gold, hands up. So let me go grab the Siam bracelet right now before I sit back down. Who am I talking about that is the brand name Moon Sajin? Thank you, Millie. I'm like, I have Siam on my brain and they both start with S. And I'm like, yeah, I can't get there. Okay. Hold on, getting up. That's not it. I have so much really expensive new stock, which is great because all of you want that. Oh, anybody want really heavy incredible Swan, God bless it, Swarovski crystal clip-ons. They are so cool. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's right there. One, two, buckle my shoe. Wow, this is so much. I have to get in here and start selling some of this. Here it is. Got it. Kitty, did you just jump out of the box? My cat just jumped out of the box. Okay. Scared me. All right. I'll leave this here for now so that I'm not just abandoning all of you while I'm stumbling around over there. And I will save the thermoset jewelry. Yeah. Yes, 40 years. I've been messing with jewelry since the 70s, and then I took a break, and then eBay for 3 or 4 years, 2000, 2004, and then I was back in school, and then back again at it for about 3 years now. So, yeah, all right. So I'm going to show these, and then I'm going to show the last cyan bracelet. These, I truly believe that these are special. I actually, and Melly might have something to say about this, I don't know. I think these could be turn of the century. If not, I'm not sure. But I'll show you why I'm saying this. Let me put the starting bid of $39 costume. I know, Melly. I love costume, but you see me over here leveling up so that I'm selling both now. But it's really hard because you develop an audience based on, like I'm known for costume. So then there's a price point expectation. So then when I'm upping to other things, so I say I'm in transition. All right, so listen, there's scatter pins. There's 2 of them. The back of these have your typical swedge, 1950s, right? There's some riveted construction. I got all that. So if they're not turn of the century, then the question becomes, let me feel that and feel this. The question becomes, because they're open completely in the back, are they designer? I want you to look at this. Look at how they wrap this. This is the first time I've ever seen these little loops on the front and the back to hold the glass in. That is a high-end feature. And maybe I've seen it before, but if so, not in a long time. And even the 3 little rhinestones on the front are open to the light. I mean, this is, see so here's the front. I like to try to show one at a time and then show you both. These are huge white topaz with these really wonderful, look how good those stones are, the clear stones. And then this is a brown. And look at the long finger prongs. And they're not super small. And in the light, see the light? This is high quality glass. Yep, exactly, Melly. So given that they came in the 50s, which is, that's where I went immediately. The Swedge came in the 50s. I tried to look up what maker used this detail to wrap their stones, because it's on the front and the back. These loop-de-loops. No idea. But these are designer. What designer? I don't know, but they are. So 2 at $39, which is so essentially, $20 each. They're 100% worth it. They are, and there's no flaws. I mean, it looks like gold. There's the pointy back. They're very big. These are beautiful. Imagine holding up your stockings with these as the lingerie pins, ladies. Or you're wearing one of those dresses cut like this, and you still have a sexy bra strap. Put it on your bra. Pump life up. Could use them as sweater clips. Even though they don't have a chain, you could put your very thin shawl held on with these clips with some matching topaz or citrine earrings in a beautiful dress, and you wouldn't even need a necklace. Yeah, these are really interesting. I do not know, but yeah. Okay. So, but I can't and I won't go down on the price. There's something about these. There's something about them. Yep, Melly, exactly. It's some high-end designer from the 50s, but I don't know who. Okay, I'm going to close this sale with my kids are eating pizza. Billy, you're back. Kids are eating pizza. Hi, Billy. So I'm going to close this with this last Siam piece. Whoa. Sorry. I opened my Waterloo that makes a hiss, and my cat was over here by my window, and my cat freaks out every single time I open water, and it hisses at her, and she just jumped, and so I jumped. Sorry. Okay. So let me see if this also says sterling in the same way as the other one. It's not exactly the same, but similar. Hold on. This is the only one I've needed my loop for, just to be absolutely positive after going through all of that. Sterling ACE in Siam. And then there's another double stamp that says, it's I think it's AM, which might be the copyright symbol, Farco, 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 AM, FARCO. It is sterling silver. It's a double dancer. Okay, so I need pizza. I need food. with this tooth. It'll get fixed tomorrow, and then starting Thursday I can have regular meals. And then I'm going to get that one and this one that never got capped because I was a caregiver capped. And then I'm going to have my front tooth done. Ooh, and any other problems, man, I'm excited. Okay. Starting, but I have terrible teeth, and then it got put off because of my parents. So this one is also going to start at 80. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for looking. I so appreciate you. So, yeah, right. Well, and I had that root canal at 14. So the white stayed on. It just started going 3 years ago. 14 years of age. I mean, I inherited really crappy teeth. So there you go. Siam Sterling, and then AM Farco down there. It is a slide-in hinged closer. This is the back. So they're like indented, just slightly ovals with this. This one looks very 50s, doesn't it? The way the links are. And it has, and then it closes. Here's the piece on the panel. Really well made. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 panels. This one has 8 panels. They are double dancers. And there is no wear. Double dancers. Look how pretty. I love the way that the female form, I mean, these are essentially a Buddhist goddess, but very different than how India portrayed and Tibet portrayed Buddha. And the women, they really stylized and emphasized her body. She almost looks like, remember the puppets, the paper puppets? You know what I'm talking about? They would, they have on sticks the puppet shows, and the people and the critters are just so stylized. So this was the second one. And if no one's interested tonight, that's fine. Melly may have fallen asleep on me. Melly, did you fall asleep on me? Yeah, I grew up, Billy. I grew up in a time where they were just really still learning about the best way to take care of your teeth. Fluoride in water became a thing when I was maybe 8 or 9. Prior to that, there was no such thing. And then my dad, coming from England, just terrible teeth. And then I had a super high fever around 6 or 7 as my adult teeth were developing. So, yeah, I've just had bad teeth my whole life. I brush my teeth. There's never anything left on my teeth. Like, I brush constantly. That's not the problem. So this fits. This will fit up to a 7.5, just like the other one. And you can take it down to a 7. If it was a 6.75, it would fall, way down here. This one is not really, see this one, I'm at 7.25, but even though this is there, it wouldn't fall much lower than this. So that's why I say you could take it down to a 6.75 and have it come all the way down here if you want it to have looseness and room. Very well made. Ah, Melly was pulling comps. Of course you were. 1940s, not 50s. Interesting. Just the construction on the links. It's absolutely, the way it's made is wonderful. So, Deborah, you don't like this one, honey? Since Melly bid you out of the other one? You guys, that was incredible. That was seriously incredible. What I'm really impressed about with this one is the double dancers, but I'm really impressed with this. This is so well made. I mean, this is just, I've never seen them put it all the way into a panel. And Farco is, 45 to, no, Deborah doesn't like this one. Sorry, that's okay, Deborah. 1945 to 1949. But Deborah, weren't you the one? You're not a fan of Siam? Deborah, why are you confusing me? Am I like out of my mind? Weren't you the one bidding against Melly for the other Siam bracelet? Am I crazy? No, don't be sorry, Deborah. Yeah, it's a box class. Well, Melly, that's not typical to me to see it done like this. I'm used to it having an attachment here and coming. So yeah. I mean, obviously, so in the 70s, I sold sterling silver stuff from Macy's, etc. at the flea market. But back then, sterling silver was very inexpensive. And I didn't sell higher end pieces like this. So I'm still learning. So for me, it's not typical. But thank you for telling me that it is typical. So it was a never. Oh, it was Denise. God, thank you. Because I'm like, what? What's going on? It was Denise. Yes. Right. Yep. So it was Denise. And I guess Denise is gone. Denise. Well, if nobody else is going to come in, you don't have to like it. I was just, God, I kept saying your name, so I thought it was you. And I guess Denise left us. Denise, this is the last one. Other than that, Melly, I have the, I'll try to remember to pull it back out for Denise. The green, it's green panels, and they have bells. They have bells with the little hearts for the clangers. It's missing one clanger. So it's the bells and it has little hearts. Okay. Well, if Melly is the only one in on this sterling silver, these sell for, when they're actually sterling, not the Siam, sulfur, etc. This is actually 925 sterling. They sell for a lot, people. And this one is like a limited 1945 to 49 piece. A lot of history. Oh yeah, I have this, the green with the bells. It's just missing that one clanger and the little heart. You know what? So I'm going to say fair warning. I'm so sorry Denise is not still here. Denise. I'll bring the other piece. And I'm thinking, fair warning, I'm thinking that I could have my partner, I might be able to find a little heart around here, and then it's just a matter of putting in a little tiny rod up in there, and then fixed. You can get Denise. How can you do that, Ducky? Ducky, can you just snap your fingers or can you wiggle your nose like Bewitched? Yes. You would say 99% of Siam, if not 100%, is sterling? Oh, really? Okay, well then why does everyone always say, oh, Siam isn't real sterling um and it's a mixture of this, that, and the other, and blah blah blah. What? Yeah, she was bidding against Melly for the Siam, and I told her I would bring another one. And this is other than the really expensive. Yes. Where are you? How are you, Denise? Denise, how are you doing that? Just because what? Oh, Melly. Right. Yeah, I don't know why they think that either. I've always been so confused, and so I've been really hesitant. Like, well, but the Siam, it really isn't sterling. It's like this whatever. And I'm like, but my whole life I grew up, my mom and her family had Siam jewelry, and I always coveted it. And then when I started reading this stuff, I was like, so confused. I'm like, what? It's not sterling? It's actually like low end? What? What? Yeah, Melly. Yep. And on eBay with all these platforms, sorry, Melly, I just want to give Denise a chance. On eBay and all these other platforms, someone sees one thing in a Google search and then they copy, paste, and it just goes on from there. And I hate that. I never do that. I've never done that. I have to see at least 5 items and I have to do my independent research. And if it's something I'm confused about, I'll spend an hour on a piece because I'm not, so yeah. Thank you. Test everything. Yep. Oh, if it says alpaca, yeah, exactly. Well, I do have my stuff and I'm going to get, tomorrow, I'm going to buy the Presidium Gem Tester 2. I'm holding on. I'm showing this bracelet, even though we don't think that I am. You know what? As long as we're holding on, I'm showing this bracelet. Anybody interested? Yeah, I know you do, Millie. Anybody interested in one of these safety pin brooches? Yeah, it is, Millie. It's worth taking the time and the effort to know what the heck you're doing. It's your reputation. It's all of that stuff. So this is faux pearls with the rondelles. This is enameled, green, pink, and orange faux pearls with a tiny bit of the orange missing. They are safety pin brooches. I think they're really cool. Typically like 80s. Choice, $6 each. Both for 10 if anyone's interested, because I'm not going to sit here and wait for Denise much longer, I'll tell you that. I think these are really fun on jacket pockets, and you can stack them. Yep, stack them. You can stack them that way, you can stack them this way. So they're not in the thing over there, but your choice, $6 a piece, or both for 10. These are really nice. Nice old costume. This one's done really well. Those are gold tone with the rondelles and the faux pearls. Okay, Tinker, I can't keep holding on. Ducky, it's taking too long. I have to eat. People have places to go. Things are happening. Things are happening. Denise. Okay. She's just going to miss. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's the way it goes. So the rest of that is for tomorrow. That's the way it goes. So we are going to say fair warning. I think I have one that's gold somewhere of these the safety pins. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that maybe she is. I'm really sorry because she bid hard on the other one, and I'm pretty sure she would want to be in on this, but oh well. I'm sorry, Denise, if you watch this later. I tried. Ducky tried. Melly was patient. Good night, Melly. Thank you for being patient. Good night, everyone. Incredible sale. Thank you so much. You will see a thumbnail if I'm coming on Thursday, either Wednesday night or Thursday morning. And then I should be on Friday. I don't know why I wouldn't. Billy, eat some pizza for me. Thank you. And thank you, Ducky, for your assistance. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for everything. Good night. Stay hydrated. Be kind. It doesn't cost a dime.